Yo, what's up guys? It's Dude here, and today we're back with another video, this time on the Mazda RX Vision, which is the most recent GT3 car to be added to the game. Of course, this is a fan favorite, it's very popular with its rotary engine. Recently, one of the updates actually changed the way this car feels and the handling, so I actually made a bit of a setup adjustment to counter that just a little bit. It does overall understeer a lot more than it used to, but for an FR car, it has amazing straight line speed, and it can definitely carry you on some tracks, and I think it's a really solid car. This car's strengths have changed a little bit over time. It's become a little bit more weak in the higher speed corners and a little bit stronger in the lower speed corners, just due to the fact that they made it more stable. So due to that recent update, I'm not exactly sure what tracks to recommend for you guys. I know at Nürburgring it was really solid before, but I'm not 100% sure if that will be the case anymore. You just got to try it out on some tracks, obviously with that top speed being an extremely beneficial asset for this car to have. I would definitely recommend tracks with straights. And yeah, before we get started here, I want to say that 85% of the people who watch my videos are currently not subscribed. So if you would like to subscribe and support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. It really helps me out a lot. Of course, leaving a like and a comment really helps me as well. Any feedback that I get, I try to implement and use it to make my videos better. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get into this setup. So here we are in the Mazda Vision Group 3. Once again, this is the setup right here. Now the setup change I made was to the basically the braking sensitivity. We're going to scroll down here in a second and take a look at that, but that's the suspension and the downforce. The braking sensitivity is now at 5 instead of 60 due to its increased stability, and that's the transmission there. I do not think it's a transmission flip. It's honestly just pretty straightforward. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So here we are at St. Croix. Now I'm going to warn you guys in advance, I'm not the best at this track, so if you see me driving a little bit carefully, that's the reason why. Definitely not the most familiar with it, but we're going to give it a go today, and I think this car is extremely strong at a track like this. So here we go down the big straight. Right after the 150, you want to brake really hard. Get the car turned in at the right spot. It's really important to get close to that wall so you can line it up and get a good exit into second gear. Got a long transmission on this thing. Into fifth gear. Want to rev this thing just a little bit, maybe not all the way to fuel cutoff, but you want to rev it a bit. Hard on the brakes right after the 150 marker, and you want to kind of late apex this as late as possible, but still get really low. You get the traction on the exit. This is one of those really tough 90-degree corners here. Take it nice and easy. Struggling for traction on the exit there. But yeah, the more I drive this car, the more I enjoy driving it. I feel like after the update, they definitely changed the way it handled, as I mentioned before. But I feel like the balance has shifted. The car is not very strong in high-speed corners anymore, but it is much stronger in more kind of rigid and stable and quick and low-speed corners. I feel like it really gets out of corners a lot better than it did before. And I don't know if the acceleration is better. It just feels like it is, but maybe that's just because the car is more rock-solid down low. Hard on the brakes here. Get the car turned in. I know I've been slacking a little bit with the commentary on this lap. You want to line this up. This is just the St. Croix B part of the track, so I know this part pretty well. You want to try to get a little bit to the outside before you brake. There's a little bump there. You got to be really careful not to kill yourself there, but once you go over the bump, get back to the gas. Don't hit the outside of the bridge, of course. That sticks out very conveniently. Through that sector. Want to brake right before the 100 sign here. Stay high as long as you can and then late apex it. I missed the bottom a little bit, but I still got a good exit into fourth gear right there. Give it a little lift. Third gear, kind of feel the front tires grip. And then once you do, you can just launch it on the exit. Now to get a good exit is really important because this straight is long. It's way longer than the St. Croix B variant. You would be actually turning right about now to that kink. But this straight just keeps on going. It pretty much hit close to the max amount of speed that you can get out of this car on a track like this. A little uphill part, brake right at the start of the curb. Stay to the outside once again. Second gear, get as low as you can. You want to stay inside though because the road tails off to the right. Get a little bit of traction out of there. Get to the outside, a little lift here with this car. Right back to the throttle into fifth gear. Here you want to turn in early. It's a little deceptive and you want to stay inside, and then get back to the gas. Once you do, you can hold that flat. Here again, you want to get to the inside, late apex it as much as possible, but stay to the inside, get back to the gas. Then you got to line it up for the outside, this corner that I hate. Brake third gear. A little bit of grass on the exit. And here we come to the line. Definitely a more fun track than what I remember. I don't really enjoy the first half of it. And a 307.1. I'll definitely take that, honestly. I'm not too happy with the fact that I'm not very good at this track yet, but I'm improving. And I think that's a pretty solid reference lap for this car. And yeah, there's not really much else to say about it. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you enjoy this setup. It's honestly one that I've had to adjust a little bit as time has gone on because the physics of this car have changed at least twice. I know when the car first came out, it handled even differently than it did probably about 2 months ago, and then sure enough, they've updated it again. And honestly drives a lot more normal now. It kind of drives more like a typical FR car, which in a way I'm going to miss the old one, but definitely this car is actually probably more balanced within the Group 3 category. This car was kind of a bit of an OP do-it-all car for a while, but now I feel like it's gone back down to earth, and it's very good on select tracks, and if you choose the right tracks to use it on, I mean, like I said, on low-speed corners, the thing rotates like nobody's business, and traction actually isn't too bad with this setup on it. I do choose to run the rear downforce all the way up, so yeah, it's an interesting car. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video and or the setup, be sure to leave a like and a comment. Subscribing obviously really helps me out as well, seeing as 79% of you are currently not subscribed that watch my videos. So if we can make that ratio a little bit better, I'd really appreciate it. But that's about it from me, guys. I'm out. Peace.